Hey guys, what is up? It's me here, Jay Pineapple, back again for another video, and today I am going to be I finally found it, I finally have Nico, guys. I got her at Toys R Us today, and gosh, she was hard to find, but I finally tracked her down, and I got her, guys. I have Nico now, so yes, we're going to be unboxing it and reviewing it. This is the figure I've been so hyped to get. I had a choice to get either her or Iron Fist last time, so I of course chose Iron Fist because Iron Fist is a boss. But yeah, and I also repackaged this guy, by the way. You know, I did that just for collection purposes. But anyway, for today we're going to be focusing on Nico. If you guys want to see my Iron Fist video, go check it out in my channel, or I might even leave a link or an annotation. So yeah, anyway, here's the front of the box, guys. Basically, it's very different to most of the Doctor Strange Legends. It is a part of the Dormammu Build-A-Figure series, and this comes with the lower torso for Dormammu. And I have both of the legs to Dormammu and the chest plate piece, so I might be able to pop these on, and I've also got these, but those are for the hands. So yeah, I might be able to finally pop these two pieces together for the Build-A-Figure and to actually get something looking like an actual figure. So yeah, here's the front of the box, guys. Basically, it's a Marvel. It doesn't have anything to do with Doctor Strange. So it just says Marvel here. Mystic Rivals. You know, on one side it has Nico, and on the other it has Enchantress. And ooh, Enchantress is looking pretty decent there. Nice glossy Marvel logo up the top there. Choking hazard. Don't choke on your figures. Just don't. Hasbro logo. That's how you know it's legit. Here, it's got a bunch of, warning labels here as well. Hasbro, Marvel, and yeah, it has a pretty decent picture of Enchantress and Nico. And if you guys do want to read this awesome bio, you guys can pause literally right now, guys. Alright, and you guys can also see the other people in the wave. And this is a pretty decent picture too. But they, Hasbro fail, they got this Enchantress a bit upside down. Let's get to it and finally crack this thing open and see how awesome Nico really is. Awesome, guys. The figure's finally out of the package. Let's get to it and review this figure for you guys. And here is Nico out of the packaging, guys, and I got to say, guys, this figure is really cool. It's a really brand new sculpt, guys. This figure is really decent, guys. I actually really like this figure. There are some complaints I have about it, though, but those are only minor, really minor issues, really, guys. Like, this figure's almost darn near perfect. I have no idea what this character is. I'm just gonna look up who the character is real quick, guys, and I'll get back to you guys. But yeah, for the most part right now, we're just going to take a look at the accessories, and then we will take a closer look at Nico and tell you guys a bit about her. So yeah. Well, this being part of the Build-A-Figure Dormammu series, it has the lower torso to Dormammu, which we can finally start popping in these legs for. And I'm going to do what Shardamus said, that is the easiest way to pop these legs on is by just shoving them on here. So yeah. Oh wow. Okay, I get what they're saying. Might need to pop it out like that. Oh, hold on a minute, guys. Okay, guys, so this is what we got of Dormammu so far. And, yeah, this is basically what we got, you know. Dormammu, yay! These legs were a pain in the butt to get on, so, yeah, definitely do what I did. And, yeah, they're very hard to get in. Lots of pressure needed. But anyway, she comes with that lower piece to Dormammu, lower torso. She also comes with an interchangeable arm, which is interesting. So, this is her first arm. I'm going to get into more detail about the first arm in a little bit. But, for now, we're going to take a look at this really awesome accessory here, which is her second arm. And, it's a really awesome translucent pink plastic, which I think looks great. And, yeah, I'm not really sure where this is from, really. I might be able to look that up soon, but, for the most part, I reckon this accessory looks really decent, and I really am liking, whoops, I just dropped it. I really am liking that Hasbro's thinking out of the box for the accessories here. They're not just giving us just swords and guns over again, and I really think that the detail in paint here is really great, and especially all this lacing here really looks great. Really nice and clean job on Hasbro's part on the lacing here. And, you know, the skin tone's pretty decent too. It's not a normal skin tone, it's sort of more of a greyish type skin tone, which is really interesting. And, yeah, looking down here, you know, painted pretty well. You know, for the most part, I really like this translucent pink plastic, you know. You know, I heard that this person, Nico, is a part of the Runaways, and basically, how she can't really use her powers usually, like, she has to, like, cut herself or something, and then that's how, like, she uses her powers or something. That's something I heard. But, you know, really decent arm accessory here. Her staff here is also another thing that, she can't really use unless, like, you know, that's what I heard anyway. But this is detachable, and this is a really nice translucent plastic, which is sculpted out really nicely, you know, and I really like the amount of detail. I really like the color of it, and I like the sculpt and everything. And the scepter piece here as well is really awesome, and this is sculpted up pretty nicely. It is a little warped from the way it was in the packaging, but, you know, that's just the way it is, and it's a little difficult getting this on. Now, what I suggest is you guys looking at it like this, and this sort of like placing it in here, and sort of just like maneuvering it around and trying to get that. Yeah, you see how that's like behind, this pointy bit is behind this loop bit here, and how like there's also like an area for the stick to go through. So yeah, it's a little tricky getting used to it at first, but after a while you'll understand what I'm talking about. So yeah, Nico holds this in her upper arm pretty well, and that just fell out. Yeah, you see, it's a little annoying. Even me, who's had this figure for a little bit, still doesn't really know how to use it that well. So, yeah, let's just... I'm gonna have to push it in or something. But anyway, it does go into her other arm. Here's Nico right now. But, yeah, there is a problem with this hand, which I'll get into in a little bit in the articulation segment. Or, like, maybe in general I might get into it. But, you know, it's a little difficult getting it into her hands. I sort of have to, like, push it around and stuff. But, yeah, you know. Yep. Okay, whatever. So, she does hold it in her hand. This is a gripping hand. So, yeah, it's, you know, left hand. So, yeah, that's her accessories, guys. Let's just get into the actual figure itself now. And if you guys are wondering how you interchange your arms, you basically just pop it out, guys. It might be a little scary at first, but it does pop out, guys. And, you know, there's a hole here that it's supposed to pop out like that. So it pops out, you know, and you just replace this right arm with this cool looking arm, and it just plugs right into place. You just push it and boom, it's in. So, yeah, and you can pop out both arms, by the way. Even though you don't really need to pop this arm out, you can pop it out. They made the body mold that way. So, yeah, you can pop out all the arms. You can pop off, you can pop off the head. It's on a ball hinge joint, so, you know, pretty cool. You can pop out the hands, all the hands you can pop out. So, yeah, you know, you can pop out the hands. And, you know, even this effect hand you can pop out. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. So that's how you pop out the arms. And here's that Nico head sculpt, guys, you know. And I think this is a darn good head sculpt, you know. I think the paint on the eyes is really remarkable. I think it's really good. Like, I really like the way this Nico figure looks, especially around the face. I reckon it's probably one of the cleanest head sculpts I've ever gotten from Hasbro. And it's a really decently looking one as well. I really like the paint. I really like the pink eyes and the, like, black eyeliner and, you know, all the mascara and everything. I just reckon this figure looks great. I really like the lipstick, you know. I just think this figure looks really nice in general, you know. I really like how the hair looks. You know, I think it's a great sculpt, guys. It really is a unique sculpt of its own. It is great. One thing to note, though, when you're articulating this head, you might want to be careful of this hair piece, just because the plastic, it just seems that it could probably break someday. It's kind of pliable, but I do feel that it might break someday. But, you know, looking down here, I've already commented about this louse here, and, you know, how it looks really nicely detailed and everything. So, yeah, looking down here, you know, I think the dress itself looks great, you know. Looking on the back, I really like how the straps look, and this dress is actually a separate piece on its own. So, it is a separate piece, and, you can pop it up and stuff. That's just for the articulation and stuff, and the paint on the dress, on the bottom of the dress, is pretty clean for the most part. As we do look down here, though, it does look a little sloppy, but anyway, all these leg paint here as well also is a little, doesn't really connect that much, and I don't like that they pop that thing right there. They should find a new place to put that, but anyway, looking down here, on the boots here, I really like how all those buckles are painted in, and I really like the sculpt of the boots themselves, and really nice looking feet here, and pegals at the bottom of the feet. So yeah, looking at articulation, guys, the head does hinge up that much. It's not a ball hinge joint, so it does go up that much, and it does move down pretty nicely as well. So yeah, and it does also have that shifting forward and back motion because of that ball hinge joint there. There is also this ball hinge joint at the shoulders, so they swivel around and they also go out that much. That's for both of the arms, and for this arm it bends in that much, and for the other arm it's a little more limited because of the plastic. So you guys can see there that actually is a very big difference between the arm and how much the arms can bend. So this one can't really bend that much at all. This one's a little more than 90 degrees, and it does swivel a little bit at that arm. There's also a wrist swivel and a hinge at that hand that goes up and also goes down. So yeah, there is also a diaphragm joint here, guys, that does swivel, it also pivots side to side. It crunches forward a tiny bit, the tiniest bit, and it crunches back a little bit as well. The legs kick forward. This is where the skirt piece does come in handy. They do kick forward that much, and that's because of the skirt pieces that's actually going up. You guys can see. It does also move back a tiny bit. It does have a little bit of, it does have upper thigh cut swivel. What am I on about? It also has a double hinged knee, so it bends in about that much, And there's also a boot calf swivel here. Whoa, what am I on about? What is this? I think I got that the wrong way around. Yeah, I did. Sorry about that, guys. Whoa. That's something. I don't know. I'm just been picky. Anyway, there is also a hinge at the foot that moves down and up. And there's also a rocker pivot here. So ankle rocker pivot and pegals at the bottom of the feet, as I said before. So, yeah. I did also forget to mention, guys, that her swiveling here at the hand is a little loose as well, so that's why it's a little hard to get her to hold her stuff, because her swiveling there is really loose, so I'm not sure why though. So yeah. Alright, guys, I think this figure's pretty decent, guys. I really like how unique of a sculpt it is, I just really dig this figure so much. I really like the new concept of giving her a different arm. And, I really like that Hasbro's willing to go out of their way and make a figure for Nico from the Runaways, And I'm really interested, I'm actually really interested to look up some stuff about this character now, now that I have this figure, it's getting me more and more into the Runaways comics. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy my review. If you guys are into this type of characters, you guys should probably pick this figure up if you are. However, if you guys are aware of the character, if you guys are just wanting a good, decent figure that's unique and different, you guys could probably pick up this figure as well. But if you guys just want this figure to build your Dormammu, then of course you got to pick this figure up. But I still think it is a really good figure to get. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching my review. And if you guys did enjoy the review, make sure to hit like and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell button so that you know when my reviews are up. So yeah, and just any video in general, So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, J Pineapple out.